All right, it's your boy One Kind from the Lecture Boys. So let's check out this short clip right now. What's up, y'all? This is One Kind from the Lecture Boys, and I'm here at the beautiful city of Jeonju. And Jeonju is a place to really find some true healing for the mind, body, and soul. So are you guys ready to go on this adventure with me? Let's go. All right, that was me in the beautiful city of Jeonju, Jeonju Hanok Village. And this is a hot attraction for tourists all around the world. And it's known as a city for food trip, basically tasting delicious food and going on a nice trip to a nice place. And as you turn on your TV these days, you see a lot of food programs. And you click it and you see your favorite celebrity eating some of your favorite food. And as you're watching these delicious scenes, it's making you feel very hungry. And food is one way to really find true healing and relieve your stress. And as you can see, a lot of celebrities are doing these food programs. And probably you guys are doing it too, right? Now, they did a quick survey on people on how to reduce stress. And you're probably wondering which one came in first place. Well, you probably guessed it right, food. Came at first place with 25%, and right next to it came traveling, which came 20%. Now, if you combine these two, food plus trip, you get the beautiful, true healing. Now, why do you feel true healing? Because, as you know, when you eat food, you have this special cells, special endorphins that release from your body to calm down your nerves. And when you're on a trip, you're away from your work, from all that stress, and it really brings true healing when you combine these two. And we have another short clip of me in Jeonju Hanok Village, and as you can see a lot of the beautiful traditional houses. And this is me eating the represented food of Jeonju bibimbap. Yeah. And bibimbap is a food known throughout the whole world. It's a very healthy food mixed with delicious vegetables and rice. And look at my expression. So tasty, right? And as you can see, I'm traveling through the city, and you can also witness a lot of street food, ojingo kuchi, which is squid on stick, and me eating a delicious, huge choco pie. Wow. Mandu, and I mean, the list just goes on and on. And I'm constantly eating and eating. I just can't stop eating. And for foreigners that come to Jeonju, they have a special package. They have a guide and food, and you can also have enter one of the guest houses, and they all come together for a cheap package of $36. Wow. And for the foreigners that are worried about not speaking Korean, don't worry, because they have workers that speak the language, English, as you can see, every day from 11, also at 2, and then you have Japanese, Chinese speakers on the weekend. And you can see the business doing very well from 2008 to 2014. Tourism in Jeonju. Stores have increased to 487, guest houses to 133, and this is also good for regional development, and it creates jobs for the citizens in that area. And that wraps up my, thing for today, and hopefully you guys have time to visit Jeonju, because you can witness a really true Korean culture, true traditional houses, true Korean food, and it really brings true feeling.
Whoa. Thank you, One Kind, for that great presentation about Jeonju Traditional Village, about trips and of all the street food. And it was a great presentation. So do you guys have any questions for One Kind? Yes, Amy.
Excellent presentation, nice job, very delicious. My question though is about how you apply this to the rest of the world. How do you bring this abroad to?
Well, if you think about it, bibimbap is a main food in Jeonju, and right now it's getting popular in, for example, in the States, in Europe, and I feel like it's gonna evolve to all these other countries because it's a healthy food, it's good for your body, and I'm sure once you taste bibimbap, it's gonna be good. And also, you don't normally see a lot of traditional houses outside of Korea. So I feel like it would really, be new, and it would really bring peace to, the healing you want to get.
Bringing peace to the world. Much. That did not win over Amy's vote. Her light is off. Can I ask you why you turned your
The
light off?
question is how. You answered like, what would you
Well,
bring to them,
basically,
but
I would
how?
make a restaurant that would sell Korean traditional food in other countries, and I'm sure through that, you know, people would.
They have that already.
Not in all countries, though.
Wait a minute, this is a presentation on Jeonju. Why should it
But
have
it's
to be
about bringing
brought to the rest
Korea
of
to
the world?
the world at the same time.
The world
think-
should come to Jeonju to
yeah,
experience
exactly.
the...
But if I had to bring Jeonju to outside the world, that's what, you know, I would do. You know, start
Okay.
off with, you know, the Korean traditional food.
I think that's unnecessary.
No, you
Just
go.
go to Jeonju.
Okay, very hot debate going on.
That was a hard question. That was a hard
It was a
question.
tricky question.
Yeah.
But
That's
there
what I
is
got burned for my first week, so I'm bringing back
Exactly,
the
a
burn too.
lot
Oh,
of hard
wow.
feelings, apparently.
I'm still bitter about not getting
Wow,
Amy's
a
vote
lot
last
of.
week.
Hey guys,
so-
calm down, calm down, calm down. Let's focus on One Kind's
Laura?
presentation and about Jeonju. This is about healing. Obviously, you guys need a lot of healing right now. So let's get back to One Kind's presentation and take
May I?
questions.
Laura.
Laura, please.
Although I wanted to know about the price a little bit more because you said 36.
So basically, the cheapest package, like I mentioned, was $36. That includes, I guess, an okay guest house with a guide, and plus, you know, you can eat the delicious food, like street food.
Yeah,
and
how many of those food? Like, do you have 1 meal, 2 meals, 3 meals?
I'm thinking 3 meals a day, but the price will increase if you're looking for something very luxurious.
Of course, okay.
Maybe a nice, huge guest house with, I guess, 5 meals a day, and having the tourist right next to you.
In the price, what I wanted to know is in the price, there is actually more than just like one bibimbap, right?
Right.
Okay,
Of course,
okay, well,
yeah.
that's good then.
Of course.
One last question for One Kind. And Nihat, your hand was up? Yes.
Yeah. I would
you.
like to know the survey you mentioned in there, which based on the actually how many people joined that survey and.
That's a great question, and the survey is, I think, just an estimate of just, you know, the people around the area that did a survey in the city of Jeonju. And,
Around how many people joined that?
I can't tell you the exact number,
And
but
that survey was in Jeonju?
yes,
Inside of Jeonju?
yes. So food was number one. I think that was in general, the people that, you know, are in Jeonju.
Yeah, I don't think
go
there's
back and
that many
forth.
foreigners in Jeonju
Yeah.
compared to Seoul, so probably Koreans.
I mean, if they went to Jeonju, of course they want to eat food,
Because
so
I'm
they're
sure,
gonna choose food.
Well,
I'm
it's
sure,
the citizens of Jeonju, isn't it?
yeah, I'm sure for every city there's you know,
Imagine
a
if you
different
go to
way to
mountain and
reduce your
basketball.
stress. Wow, they're just coming at me today.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Yeah.
Today's
trying to keep the
topic
unreal.
is about healing.
Yeah.
I think after our show, all of us is going to need some sort of healing
Let's get to
experience
Jeonju.
because it is getting
But let me tell you,
heated
can I
up
say
here.
one last thing? When we talk about food, what can go wrong? Who hates food?
Exactly.
You know?
That's right.
Food is probably the number one way to really reduce or relieve your stress and find true healing within yourself. So think about that.
Okay.
All
Or spiritual pursuits, like
You know, food
Meditation,
and taking a trip to Jeonju and being absorbed in the Korean traditional culture is One Kind's way of having the Korean traditional healing experience. So we've had a presentation on that. So let's check out the votes. Is final on the count of 3. You have 3 seconds to decide. So far, 3 lights are up. 3, 2, 1. And it stayed.
Wow. It's like that.
Nice.
All right.
3
I'm sorry,
points
but when I'm stressed, I
for
don't
One
eat,
Kind.
you know.
Oh, okay.
But that's see,
That's understandable.
we got some problems here. Because of personal preference, people aren't voting. You know what I mean? Because I don't like food when I'm stressed, so you don't get my vote. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. Like, if I can't apply
It should
this,
be on. It should be based on the presentation, not on your own personal preference, in my
But
opinion.
food, the survey, that actually my answer from the survey, that didn't come out. Because if you go to Jeonju, of course, you are going for food, right? Because
No,
that's
it's the
food trip.
citizens of Jeonju that made
Imagine,
that vote.
if you are going to Jeonju,
Okay, I'm
it's
gonna
for food,
stop you
right?
guys
Okay,
right
never
here.
mind. Let's talk
Bring it
about
on.
Okay.
Woo! Oh, it's getting really heated up in here.
Yeah.
But the results are final. The votes from the panel. One kind gets 3 points from the panel of judges. So let's see how he's doing on our application. One kind. That was a great presentation. We learned a lot about Jeonju and about the whole traditional healing experience. So thank you, One kind.
Thank you.
Okay, next up is John. Let's give it up for John. Yahoo!